Let us move towards type 7 problem, that is geometrical problem. Again, these are the problems based on NCR only. And largely speaking, there are few categories. There are categories of problem based on points, problems based on lines. Then there are problems which are based on polygons. Then there are few problems which are based on the idea of grid. So these are prominent four category of problems that are usually asked in this section. Let us see what JEE has asked on this area. So before you start this question, you should understand two very simple points. That if we have, let us say, 5 collinear points, whatever we do, we won't be able to form a triangle. So there are 0 triangles that we can form. But if, let us say if you have 5 non-collinear points, then if I choose any 3 points out of this and a triangle emerges. This is a very basic idea and this question is based on this idea. So what the question says is, if I draw a triangle, the sides of the triangle are A, B, BC and CA. On AB there are 3 points. On BC there are 5 points. And on AC there are 6 points. Now what we have to do is using this point. This is very important. Do not include A, B and C into the calculation. Using only these points, we need to draw triangles. How many triangles are possible? So simpler way to do this question is, consider any 3 points. So there are total 14 points. Out of these, consider any 3 points. And then subtract those methods or those ways when triangle will not be formed. Now triangle will not be formed in case of collinear points. If I take these 3 points, they will not be formed. So let us subtract this case. Also, if I consider these points, any 3 out of these, it will not be formed. And similarly with this. So 5C3 minus 6C3. If I calculate this, I should get my answer. That is nothing but 333. Now let us look into this 2021 question. In this question, what they're saying is, if you have a rectangle ABCD, on this rectangle, on the side AB, BC, CD and DA, there are respectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on CD there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on AD there are nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. What they're saying is, let alpha be the number of triangles having these points from different sizes vertices. So now in order to calculate alpha, what we need to do is, we need to first consider the cases. So one type of triangle we can find by taking AB, BC and CD respectively as sides from which we are choosing vertices. If I do this, my answer corresponding to this comes out to be nothing but 5C1 into 7C1 into 6C1. Then what I can do is, then I can take AB, BC, but instead of CD, I am taking AD. So if I take this case, my answer comes out to be 5C1 into 7C1 into 9C1. The next, what I can do is, I can take AB, skip BC, but take CD and AD. If I take this case, 5C1, since I have skipped BC, 7C1 will not come up. Now 6C1 will come and then 9C1 will come. And in the last case, what you can do here is you can skip AB and take BC, CD and AD. With this, we have completed all our cases. So if I do this, it becomes 7C1 into 6C1 into 9C1. Now, how do I know we have covered all our cases? Because if there are 4 sides, total number of ways of taking 3 sides is 4C3. That comes out to be 4. And we have already considered 4 cases. So all the cases have been covered. If I want to find the value of beta, what they're saying is, again, we want to find a quadrilateral taking points from different sides. So from first side 5C1, from second one 7C1, From third one 6c1, and from last one 9c1. If I do beta minus alpha now, it comes out to be 7. Now, this is a very interesting question that was asked in 2023. This question talks about a triangle formed by x-axis, y-axis, and a line that is given to us as 3x plus 4y is equal to 60. Now, they're saying that there is a point a comma b here in such a manner that b is a multiple of a. This is what is given to us. So we need to find how many such points are possible. So a very simple way of doing this question would be to start putting values of x, because we want points which lie strictly inside the triangle. So if I put x equal to 1 here, in that case 4y will be equal to 57, and the value of y approximately comes out to be 14 point something. So what we can say is, for x equal to 1, the possible value points that can lie inside are nothing but 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, and we can go till 1 comma 14. You can see that there are 14 such points that are there for x equal to 1. Let us do the similar kind of calculation for nothing but x equal to 2. So if I put x equal to 2, my 4y will be equal to nothing but 54. Y would be nothing but 13 point something. So now what is happening here is, corresponding to this, the possible values are nothing but 2 comma 2, because we want multiples, not just the point that are inside. Then 2 comma 4 will also be there, and like this, then 2 comma 6 will also be there. 2 comma 8 might also be there. 2 comma 10 might also be there, and then 2 comma 12 might also be there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we are getting 6 values from here. If I move forward and put the value of x is nothing but 3, now 4y would be equal to nothing but 51. The value of y would be nothing but 12. So we can see that since we want strictly inside points, it would be nothing but 3 comma 3, 3 comma 6, 3 comma 9. So from here we are again getting 3 more points. If I keep on doing the same thing for x equal to 4, let us see what happens. If I put x equal to 4, 4y would now be equal to 48, and if I divide this again comes out to be 12. This was 12 point something. So we have missed out on 1 point. 3 comma 12 will also come, because this is 12 point something. Here if I put 12, so now again corresponding to this, if I write points, it will be 4 comma 4, 4 comma 8, and 4 comma 12 I cannot include because we want strictly inside points. So 2 points we have got. Now if I move further and put the value of x as nothing but 5, let us see what happens. So my 4y 45, value of y becomes nothing but 11 point something. So possible point becomes 5 comma 5 and 5 comma 10. So there are 2 points corresponding to this. Next is x is equal to 6 we can put. So your 4y is nothing but 42. Again point something will get. So the point becomes nothing but 6 comma 6. That's it. And we can go on doing the same thing till x equal to 9. So till x equal to 9 if I put now, then 4y will be equal to 60 minus 3 into 9, that is 27. And 60 minus 27 is nothing but 33. So the value of y comes out to be 33 by 4. That is nothing but 8 point something. And you can see that once we cross 9, this value is smaller than it. So we will get no multiple of 9 comma, and multiple of 9 will never get. So if I sum it up, what I get is 14 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 for 6, 1 for 7, 1 for 8. If I add it up, it comes out to be 13. Now this next question is extremely simple. This question talks about a polygon being formed using 20 pillars. And now what they're trying to count here in that polygon is the diagonals of the polygon, because we are trying to connect not the adjacent side but non-adjacent sides. So if you connect non-adjacent sides, what you are going to get is nothing but the diagonal. We have a direct formula for that, but I will derive that formula for you. So if you have an n-sided polygon, so if I take NC2, it means I am taking any 2 points out of n, and this will either make a side or a diagonal. Since I want diagonal, this number of sides, that is n, can be taken on the other side. So number of diagonals for a polygon is nothing but NC2 minus n. If you put value in this, what you get is 20C2 minus 20 in this case, which simplifies to 170. That is option C. Now this next 2019 question involves some basic sequence series and PNC. So what they're saying is, if we start making an equilateral triangle with 1 ball, then 2 ball, then 3 ball, like this. So total number of, if let us say total number of rows are n, then number of balls would be used would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 until n, and this is nothing but n into n plus 1 by 2. Now what they're saying is, if we add in this 99 more balls, it will be equal to a square of n minus 2 side. If I do this, I get an equation, and if I solve, n square plus n plus 198 would be equal to 2n square minus 8n plus 8. So the equation that we are getting is n square minus 9n plus minus 190 equal to 0. And if you solve this, the value of n comes out to be 19 from here. Once you have got this, what they're asking, what is the total number of balls used to form equilateral triangle? Now this is quite simple. We just need to substitute value of 19 here. So 19 into 20 divided by 2 comes out to be 190. That is nothing but option B. If you like this video, you will also like Pragbee's unique approach to teaching students or guiding students for the last mile journey. So if you are a student who has been preparing for 2 years and going to write this exam in 2024, this is one of the best ways and platforms that you can prepare with. Unlike other crash courses who focus on teaching 100% syllabus in just 2 to 3 months, which a student took 2 years to prepare, we have a different way to approach the problem. This process works on 3 very specific steps. In step 1, we start from you. What exact preparation have you done in the last 2 years, last 1 year, last few months? And what is the minimum amount of effort, areas, concepts and problems that required to be prepared to get a very good college from JEE Mains? In step 2, based on this customized plan that was prepared based on your strengths and weaknesses and the minimum path of least resistance that you can take to get into a very good college, we align you a one-on-one faculty, a faculty who is going to teach you as a student, keeping your needs into mind, where you are getting stuck in a topic, what kind of problems you cannot solve, and how to solve those problems in a very efficient and smart manner and convert that topic into tangible marks in JEE Mains. In step 3, we attach you to a test series, a testing platform where you can test yourself for each and every topic that you're preparing. You can write full syllabus tests and get an understanding that how this program is working for you, wherein the faculties can again sit with you and customize the plan based on your needs so that your score is getting maximized in JEE Mains exam. Using this program, Ashish was able to maximize his score in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced and was able to get into IIT Madras Mechanical in just a matter of 3 months. If you are one of those students who think that he has got the potential, who can make it,
and he wants to have a smart and efficient approach at this point of time, which can maximize his or her result in JEE Maths exam. You can apply for this program in the link given in the description, and somebody from my team will get in touch with you and help you out. See you until next one.